This is so weird. It's been a minute. Like, how do I even open this? Like, I feel like just doing my regular, I guess we'll just do it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted, which is why I'm sitting down today. I'm just going to film a quick chit chat January favorites video, because I did one of those January favorites last year. So I think that this will be a good way to like kind of jump back into it, see how my favorites from last year and this year compare, because there is a big like dramatic change in between. Sorry if you hear barking, Obi's outside. I wanted to start my coming back into like a content video, something like a try on or something like that. But I kind of just feel like I owe it to myself and just like for a fresh start to do this kind of like what's been going on with my life slash kind of just make it into like a favorites video. I was tossing back and forth whether I wanted to make this. First of all, you'll notice that I am in a completely different setting. This may not be the final setup because like this whole place is getting renovated and I don't know where I'm gonna film yet. So this is kind of like a spur of the moment in my living room entryway area. Let's film and like let's sit down. I'm also kind of a wreck because like I just got back from a spinning class and kind of like took my hair down. It's actually not bad. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh no, I just took my hair down and it was perfect, because it's actually not that bad. It could be way worse. But yeah, this is just sitting down, casually chatting with you guys about what's been going on with my life. I'm gonna let in the pup because if not, I'm never gonna get a word in. It's just gonna be like, wah, 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 wah. Stop barking, Obi. Hey, hey. What is up with you? So yeah, I guess we'll just like talk about the first thing that pops up, which is this background. So I am in an apartment on my own. See, I still have a puppy. So I guess the elephant in the room is kind of, hey, I'm single. I am not in a relationship anymore. I know the last video I posted was a trip with Dan. So I feel like it's appropriate to just let y'all know that that's not happening anymore. I'm not gonna dive into any details. I feel like using a platform like YouTube to trash someone or give dirty details or like kind of like take his privacy away would not be okay of me to do. Let's just say that life doesn't always turn out the way you plan it to. That's kind of what I'm figuring. Oh, that's another thing we need to talk about. Life doesn't always turn out the way you plan it to. Life isn't always fair. Some people don't end up being the people you thought they were. All that to say, we had bought a house in the summer together, so I know that I had probably mentioned this on here or on Instagram. I had actually filmed a house tour of the house over there. I'm holding a stick for Obi, so just like to distract him, like, shut up, come over here. So I am not with him anymore. That ended maybe a few months ago. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm a single lady now. On the personal front, that is definitely my big news, but every single aspect of my life has changed. Every single aspect. So personally, like personal life, I am in a new space. I am single. This apartment is maybe like 10 minutes from my old place, 10 minutes from where I used to film my videos at my parents' place. It is a 3-bedroom apartment and it's all mine and I'm decorating it. So I am going to put a like apartment tour. I wanted to do that today, but by the time I was ready to film, it was already getting dark out and like I wanted some good lighting. So this is okay because I have my lights. So even though it's dark outside now, because it's dark at like 4, yeah, if you see this happening right here, welcome to my life. On the professional front, a lot has changed as well. I am now working for the government. I don't work at the same job anymore as a communication advisor. So that's exciting because that's what I studied in. That's what my bachelor's is in. So yeah, I have a new job. And as well, if you remember, maybe I'll find a little clip to like put here of that old video I'd like to find that. But I did try out Wheelhouse Cycle and I've been loving it. You're not really sure when you leave that place if you just did a workout or if you went to a rave. You're up on that bike, you're doing dips, you're doing push-ups. If you remember, I had fallen in love recently with spinning. And now I am a teacher at Wheelhouse Cycle. So I remember in my January favorites, last year, I was just like talking about how much I love that place. I was spinning there 5 to 6 times a... My new couch, guys. Also, if you hear like, that's Obi walking around. He's gonna be getting his nails done real soon. So yeah, I am now a spinning instructor. I did the auditions at the beginning of the summer and I got it, and now I am a spinning instructor at that same place that I was spinning because I love the crew so much, and it's honestly changed my life. I love Wheelhouse. I love what it represents. I love the people I've met there, the riders, the crew. It's amazing. And now I get to be part of it and teach my own spinning classes. So I work at the government full-time as a comms advisor, and then nights and weekends, 4 times a week, I teach spinning classes. So that's more on the professional front, what's been going on, which is also kind of like taking part into my like workout life. I do a lot of spinning, I teach a lot of spinning, and now I work out only weightlifting on the weekends. But I am planning on like buying home equipment and like doing videos and like working out here with weights. I think that would be pretty neat, and I have the space for it because like I said, 3-bedroom all to myself. That's pretty much what's been going on with me. And as you saw climbing up here, I now have a cat. This is Luna. Figured that you should meet her up front in person. Say hi. So she is a teacup Persian. She is the second love of my life with Obi. Yeah. So welcome her to the family. She is a sweet little angel. That is something that I've always wanted. Like ever since I remember being a little girl, I think I was like 10 years old. I had like this like dream of me having a cat and a dog, specifically a white cat and a dog. I don't know why. It's like one of those weird things when you're a little girl that you have like oddly specific things that you want. A white cat and a dog, and I just like imagined us like just like cuddling together in a big cuddle puddle at night. So when I got my own place and I can make all the decisions on my own, I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a cat, which was probably a bit rash looking back because I only moved in, what are we, like February 2nd? Yeah. And I got Luna like end of December, and I moved in December 1st. So like it was a lot of things happening quickly. Jen, she has her own Instagram, which I'll link right here. Are you surprised? Are you surprised that she has her own Instagram? Because Obi has his own Instagram. So obviously Luna needed her new Instagram. And it's just like an excuse for me to like take more photos of my pets. Obi and her like had their little, they were getting used to each other for a while, but now they're best friends. They play a bunch, as you noticed, and they also cuddle a lot, and they're best friends. They sleep in my bed, cuddled up together, and I get my big cuddle puddle of my dreams. So yeah, new work, new place. This is the first time that I'm living like on my own. It's definitely quiet. It's an adjusting period for sure. Like I don't know. I'm like kind of learning how to adult right now in every sense of the way, because I have to be like strong and independent. I need to do everything on my own because I don't need no man. That's kind of like been my motto. I've been building a bunch of IKEA furniture on my own, and I was like very proud of myself. But then one time I was building, you can't see it, but back there, there's like an entryway table, and there was a part that I couldn't do on my own. I needed another hand to like steady while I like screwed it in. And it made me a little upset because I've been like doing everything on my own. Then I should be like, Dad, could you help, please? So I wanted to talk to you guys about a few of my favorites because January has just been a month of firsts for me in every single way. So I'm going to start with TV shows because now that I live on my own and I feel like I need some background music and just kind of getting used to like being by myself, I've been watching some TV shows. So my guilty pleasure of January. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's Lucifer. Lucifer is such a cute show, and it is gonna take a few episodes for you to like care for the characters and like understand, and you're like, oh, is this another one of these like crime shows or like, but pretty much the basis of it is it's the devil, like the devil, Lucifer. His name is Lucifer Morningstar, and he tells everyone, like he's on earth because he was bored from hell. He was tired of being down there, so he comes and lives amongst the humans, and he tells everyone he's the devil. Like he introduces himself as Lucifer Morningstar, but no one believes him, so he's always honest, but everyone thinks he's just like kind of crazy and has this, like speaks in metaphors. So yeah, he starts helping out the police, obviously hot detective Chloe Decker, and then they just like live their adventures together, and he could say like, what is your deepest desire, and then like take it out of you. So yeah, anyways, I guess the intrigue after that of the show is like he can't read her, so it's like kind of like one of those like Twilight things, but it's not like that. And it's just like light and fun to watch, and if you want something that's not too heavy, because like I'm also like gonna be rewatching Game of Thrones, which is like a pretty heavy show on its own, so if you want something that's just like light and fun and like you don't really need to like follow it super strict, that is the perfect show to watch. Also, just finished Sex Education, which is a Netflix original. Breezed through it, just so cute, because it's like one of those like teen shows where like I remember relating to those things back then, and it's just like really funny, and like I burst out laughing a bunch just for like things that are just so silly, but it's really funny. I would recommend it. And I'm trying to think, I watched the Ted Bundy tapes. That was just like fucked, but I mean, I feel like I needed to kind of know more because that Zac Efron movie's coming out, and I do feel like I was lacking some knowledge in what he actually did and like how bad it actually got. So it was really interesting. Another one of my show favorites would have to be Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. I know that every single person and their mom and their grandma has seen this, but it's definitely made me have a different look on things, like especially now that I just moved into this new place and I'm kind of adjusting like where things are gonna go, readjusting my closet space. It's kind of been like fun to just like use her technique and like really consider like how much I need certain things, and kind of like, I'm gonna say I want to live a more minimalistic lifestyle, but like once I give you this apartment tour, you're gonna be like, when you see how much freaking clothing I have, some that I obviously don't wear because no person can wear that much clothing, you'll realize that like I really need this. I've been already filtering through things. I could say that it's helped me, but there's still a long way to go. But like, I mean, you know what it's made me do watching that show? I mean, if it didn't make you do this, were you really watching it, or were you just using it as background noises? But I went and bought a bunch of different boxes. This isn't even all of it. Like I have a few that I like already like used. But yeah, I just like, I'm gonna be folding, Marie Kondoing my shit and folding it in these little cubes and putting it in here. It's probably gonna be from my panties. I don't know, but I went and I bought some boxes. I'm excited for shit to look organized. Woo! But it's fun, these shows, like as much as you can like watch it with a critical eye and be like, oh, you know, it's like kind of planned and like everything's, it's kind of like a reality thing, which like how much of it is like real and like there's a bit of drama. What I really liked about the show is like how it made me feel, like how all of a sudden like I wanted to clean, I wanted to tidy, I wanted to like get rid of things. So like that's always positive. I'll take it. I'll take it. Since we are going on a really random theme of favorites, I'm gonna tell you what my favorite candle of the month is, because I've been spending some quality alone time by myself, doing my nails, taking some time for myself, watching Netflix, and I've been burning candles, and you're gonna fucking laugh at the reason that I love this candle. And I'm gonna be brutally honest, but if you wanna judge me for it, then you can judge me for it. But it is, and this is an oldie, like this isn't a new one, like this is a classic. You can get this now. I don't know. This is the Mahogany Teakwood. If you've ever smelled this candle, you'll know exactly what I mean. But this candle smells like a boy. Like it smells not just any boy, but it smells like a Hollister Abercrombie & Fitch male perfume. And not that like I'm aspiring to like pretend that I have like an Abercrombie model living with me. Like that's not the goal of this candle. But it's a little bit like, it makes me a little bit nostalgic because of like that Hollister perfume. Remember when everyone was wearing Hollister? I feel like I like these kind of like musky smells like more than women's smells, but like yeah, it's like a nice added bonus that it kind of smells like there's a guy around. Hides my face forever. Ah, dogs. I'll be back. No. Obi. Stop playing with that, it's too noisy. He's such a shit. He was playing with something and when I wanted to take it away, he was running away from me. And having Obi as a pet, one thing that I've learned is you need to block off, like if you have a kitchen island, which I do, it's fucking impossible because this guy runs to the speed of light. I know he's a corgi, so his legs are like 3 inches tall, but like he can drift those corners like no other. So if he did something bad and you take off after him to discipline him, you're not catching him. And then he finds it funny and then he'll do something bad so that you chase him because he wants to like spend his energy. Yeah, but he's really cute and I love him, so it's okay. It's okay, puppy. I mean, look at that face. Take my whole life. Take all of me. But yeah, having him around and Luna, it's just been like so much fun. I think I'm gonna do more vlogging because my life is actually really entertaining right now because Obi and Luna just chase each other all the time. They do the silliest shit. And I just wish that I was vlogging so that I could... I'm back, sorry about that. So yeah, that's living with a dog. It's definitely been crazy. But I think I'm gonna do a bit more vlogging because I really do think that with pets like these that play around, it would just be super entertaining because they do the stupidest shit all the time. And it's really funny. So that was my favorite candle. Now, I guess me considering myself a beauty YouTuber, puts up 2 beauty videos, thinks she's a beauty YouTuber. But I do think that I wanted to add a little beauty favorite in this video, and I am super late to this trend. You're gonna be like, yeah, what the fuck? You're like 20 years late to this trend. But I picked myself up some MAC Fix Plus for the first time. And I've been using it nonstop. As you can see, it's more than halfway done. I just love this thing. I take it to work. I put it on in the morning, all over my makeup, sometimes under my makeup. Sometimes I refresh it midday with this, sometimes before I go to bed because I'm just want that freshness. It is amazing. It smells delicious. And go buy it and put it on your face if you wear makeup. It does make your makeup last longer. And what I actually love about this is when I put my foundation, when I got my whole face on, I put that on and I just feel like everything like melts and like looks right. You know, when like you got like powder and then you've got like a cream contour and then you've got like a highlight and then like everything kind of like you got like a lot of different textures. I just feel like this makes everything look like kind of like your face again, if you know what I mean. It just like makes everything make sense. Do I have any other favorites that I want to talk to you about? I feel like all my other favorites are just like my cat, my apartment, my new job, my new other job as a spinning instructor. But those are all definitely true. Those are all big changes in December, January area. And my life has drastically changed, but I do believe that it's for the better. I'm really excited for what's to come. I'm really excited to start filming again because YouTube got lost in translation throughout everything, throughout my relationship. And I'm just excited to do what I love. And this is what I love to do. On top of being a spinning coach and my job and pets, but it's definitely like up there in the things that I love to do. I just like have so much fun sitting down and thinking of content. It's my way to get like my creative energy out. Life's been good, but life's been different. If there's one thing I learned is that you never know what could happen. I think I like had my life all planned out. So I think that's why it feels like everything's so different. I think I kind of put a lot of things aside, as people do in relationships. It's normal. And now I get to really focus on myself. I get to make this place my own. I get to really do what I want. I'm gonna travel. So I'm really excited for what's ahead. I'm especially more excited about everything that's gonna be on the tube because I love being on YouTube and filming and editing. I just love the whole process. So yeah, I guess this will be kind of where I'm ending because I'll be filming a apartment tour very soon. I have some new Gymshark clothing. I have like more like work clothing, and I want to film some try-ons. I want to film some workouts, some home decor stuff. So there's a lot of stuff coming. So if you're not subscribed and you're just watching this video for the first time and you managed to make it through, good for you. If you're just like, who is this chick? And then you somehow managed to watch the whole thing. Subscribe to my channel. There'll be a lot more content. I am back, and I am back for good because my priorities are straight and I'm excited. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy it. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Oh my god, this is like so weird. Like I feel like I'm like getting back in my groove. Like, don't forget to like and subscribe and blah blah blah. And yeah, so I'm just gonna end it here before I get babbly because it's getting late and I'm hungry. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys.